to the March Recap podcast. So I'm trying something new this time. I'm just doing podcast style instead. I think I just want to try it out. It's honestly partially because I haven't cleared my memory card. So I don't have a ton of space on my memory card. But also, I don't know, I just want to try out the podcast thing. I know of some other artists that I follow who kind of do the podcast format as their recap, and I don't know, I thought I would just try it out since you guys are just a select few people who seem to like what I do, so I'm experimenting on you. Hope you don't mind. Anyways, let's talk about March. So it was a pretty good month. It was just super busy. Work was nuts due to the spring break rush. I honestly feel like it was pretty much on par with Christmas and New Year's, because that was an insane rush back in December and January. So it kind of felt on par with that. It was a little wild, but good. Overall good. Stoked for all the work. Body is definitely feeling it a little bit. So I'm looking forward to having a break from kayaking, because we're getting pretty close to the end of the season now. Oops, there's a trailer outside. You can probably hear that. Yes, the usual noises of Chokoloskee Island. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, so we have been guiding on the East River. We had to change from the Turner River. I can't remember if we were at that point yet when I last talked to you guys, but that's what we've been doing, is guiding on the East River instead of the Turner River, which has been cool. It's been fun to have a change of scenery, but I think the Turner River is really special. It's definitely not on the same level, but it is really beautiful. A lot of mangroves. The thing is, right now, because it's the end of the dry season and we've gotten pretty much no rain. Like, it seems like usually we get more rain right now this time of year. That's kind of the general consensus. But because we've gotten almost none, it's super dry. So there's a lot more salt in the East River right now. And because of that, there are a lot of dying Plecostomus, which are like an armored catfish. And so there's a lot of dead ones, and they're all just kind of floating around everywhere. I recently described it like kayaking through a rancid bowl of cereal to my sister, and that kind of is how it feels a little bit sometimes, at least in the beginning section, because for whatever reason, I think it's just because the wind blows them onto shore. There's just a lot of dead fish. Anyways, yeah, so it's not the most pleasant of working conditions at this time, but it's okay. We're only a week out, so it's all good. We can do it. We can stay strong. And compared to the rest of the season, it's, no complaints. Maybe just a few, but it's okay. Another cool thing that we got to do this month was go snorkeling. So we went down to Key Largo this time, which was so much fun. We attempted a Key Largo snorkeling trip before this last one, but it got blown out because the wind made the swell too big, so they canceled the trip. So this time around, we got perfect weather. The visibility was insane. It was 45 feet, and it was just stupid beautiful. I made my first public YouTube video about it, which, I will post here just so that you guys have it. But yeah, it was really fun to make, and man, that snorkel trip was just awesome. It made me so excited to be in a place where coral reefs exist, and especially really healthy ones. And the really cool thing was I got to use a lot of the footage and photos that I took on the rental GoPro for my school project. So that was really fun. Yeah, so that was really great. When I was making that YouTube video, I decided to start a painting. And so I started painting some stoplight parrotfish, which are some of Wade and I's favorites. They're really pretty. The males, well, they have a really fascinating life cycle, but the males are like these bright turquoise blue colors with some like oranges mixed in and a little yellow crescent shape on their tails and a little yellow dot just on their operculum, which is like the gill plate. Those are the super males. And then the females have a bright red belly with these black and white scales. And they're super, like both sexes are very brightly colored, contrasty. What's interesting is that because they're parrotfish, they're in the wrasse family. And wrasses are kind of known for having these really interesting sex reversals throughout their life cycle, depending on what's going on in the ecosystem. So like California sheephead, for example, they're in the wrasse family, and same kind of thing happens with them. The females have this ability to change into males later on in life. Usually the males, to my knowledge, the males don't turn into females. It's just the females turn into males. But that's what happens with stoplight parrotfish as well. So it's not that it always happens, but females have the ability to change into males, and they become what are called super males if the population is in decline. And the super males are like the most dominant, colorful ones who end up commanding a harem of other females. So super interesting. Anyways, I started doing a painting of them because I just think they're really, really pretty and really interesting. So that's been really fun. Hopefully I'm thinking I might post a paint with me video of finishing up that painting. I'll post it here first, just because I want you guys to have early access to my videos, since I'm going to be making those a little more often these days. From here on out, that's just a goal that I have because I'm really enjoying making them. So yeah. Another thing that happened in March, actually, hold on, I need to drink some water. Okay. You should drink some water. Don't forget to drink water. And now I'm going to follow it up with some coffee. Where was I? Back to my bullet points. Oh, so another thing that happened this month, my dad visited for a day, which was really sweet. So he came all the way down here to Chokoloskee, and we got to go take him on the Turner River, which was so fun because we haven't been on the Turner in a while since we've been guiding on the East River. So it was really cool to get back there and show it to him. It's such a beautiful place and a beautiful river. So that was a lot of fun. He was really nervous about kayaking near the alligators, and I know he's probably listening to this, so good job, Dad. You did it. You survived. But yeah, it was really fun. That's the gist of it, really. Work has slowed down a lot just in the last few days. Wade and I have had 2 days off. This is day 2 in a row, which is pretty unheard of. We haven't had consecutive days off in a very long time. So it's been really nice to just kind of have a breather and let the bodies take a break from kayaking and lifting boats and sitting in boats. So that's been really nice. And yesterday we got to get away and go birding, which was really fun. I might release a little video about that here as well. But yeah, things are good. I'm getting pretty excited to head out. I've really enjoyed my time here and I've learned a lot and have grown to appreciate this place, but I'm definitely really excited to be back on the road and explore new places. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to that. I am contemplating doing some kind of video as a reflection on my time in Florida, but I'm still kind of nervous about online vulnerability, so we'll see how that goes. But maybe that'll just come about in the form of writing. I have a Substack, if you didn't know, that I'm not charging anyone for. I don't want to gouge people, but I do need to also make money, so that's why I have a Patreon. Anyways, we'll see. Maybe I'll release some vulnerable thoughts about being here, but maybe not. I still need time to actually do the reflecting, so we'll let you know when that happens. Otherwise, you know, just working on client projects that have been sitting dormant during this time and knocking those out. Lined up some murals for when we're back in California. And yeah, thanks for listening, guys. I know this was new and maybe not as interesting as the video. So if you listen to this at all, thanks. And if not, that's totally fine. I just like having this as a little, honestly, just a little thing to look back on and see where we were at in life, when and where, because it moves really fast and it's hard to keep track. So thanks for listening if you did, and if you didn't, that's cool too. And yeah, have a good day. I'll check in with you soon. Adios.